Welcome to Vicky Fung's channel. Here you will find tips and advice on interview and job search, hiring and recruitment, management, leadership and many others. Let's start.
Interview tips. Why the best manager question matters. Nowadays, many people tend to complain and blame others for various issues. Personally, I don't like to be surrounded by these negative people, as they may eventually create a toxic work environment. Instead, I value those people who appreciate others and be grateful to others. I prefer to hire those who see the goods in others, no matter their bosses, colleagues, or even enemies, for something they did well. It will be much happier and rewarding to work with these people. Therefore, during interview, I often ask the candidates a question. Can you tell me your best manager or supervisors you've ever had and explain why? Or occasionally, I may ask another question. Can you tell me your best boss and words and explain why? As an interviewer, these questions tell me a lot about the candidates, including their preferred working style, management style, culture, their attitudes, as well as their accountabilities for their own productivities and success in the workplace. I will also understand how their former supervisors have influenced their career and inspired them. Based on the answers, I can predict how they will work with me in future and whether we can get along well, or what I need to pay attention to if we will work together in future. Thus, form a preliminary conclusion whether they may be a good match to a company. On the other hand, those who could not answer this question or took a long time to recall their best manager indicate a well fit. Whether the candidates answer you, listen carefully and assess whether their replies were consistent with what's been mentioned throughout the interview. Notice if their tone keeps positive, especially if you ask them to tell you their worst manager. Some interviewers may prefer to ask a similar question. Tell me your ideal manager. If you watch my course, you may know this is a hypothetical question which may not tell you the actual situation. It will be much better to use the behavioral interview question and ask, who is your best manager and worse, and why? If you want to obtain more details, you may ask a follow-up question. What do you expect from a manager? If you are a job seeker, when you answer this question, especially about the worst boss, do remember 3 points. First, don't criticize. You don't want to make your interviewer wonder what you will say about him or her when you left. Second, don't get emotional. Otherwise, interviewers may regard you as immature. They always prefer to someone with high EQ. Third, try to adjust your answer to fit in the culture of the interviewers, their team, or the company, to show them you are a good match. If they say something bad about your former managers, it will be better to add a comment following your answer. You may say that you did not see the whole picture and thus you may be wrong with your judgment. This will be a good attitude to show during the interview. I always enjoy asking this question and learn the stories of the best managers. I can keep improving myself. I constantly ask myself, how can I be a better manager or a leader? I sincerely hope that one day when my subordinates leave the company, they will talk positively about me, or may even name me in the stories as one of their best managers. Hi, thanks. What about you? Can you share who is your best manager and why? What do you learn from them? For those who are leaders right now, Are you confident that one day your subordinates will tell a positive story about you? What good aspects will they mention? Please feel free to leave your comments and let's learn together. Lastly, if you like this video, please press like and subscribe to my channel for other sharing. You may also take a look at my Udemy courses and it will give you great discount. Please check the comments below. I look forward to seeing you in other videos. Thank you. Bye.